Home team wears the white. It's Arizona, Black Diamonds, and the All Black.
Black Diamonds coming out strong with an attack coming forward to the kitchen line. Putting some pressure on the Arizona drive. Lacey Schneeman has an answer.
Put away there by Lacey Schneeman. Would you say Irvin and Schneeman maybe have the edge? Of course, not a lot of time on the court together with Truong and Bouchard.
I would say so. But also knowing the players individually off court, they live in the same state, able to practice a little bit outside of this. So they have played together a little bit practice-wise. So I think that's going to help with this matchup today.
Meanwhile, as we're talking, Lacey Schneeman pulls out the ATP.
Oh, yeah. Thread that needle.
And Christine, with all the players on court, which one are you most familiar playing with or against?
Ooh, I haven't had the pleasure to play against Jeannie Bouchard yet, or Alex Truong. I've played against Lacey a few times in some PPA tournaments, as well as practice. Jessie as well. So more familiar with the Arizona drive side as far as personal experience. But, you know, all players, of course, are great in their own right. And I want to see Utah Black Diamonds come out and really put some pressure on the drive today. I like seeing Schneeman get big in that middle.
Yeah, Schneeman dialed in here at the start. Utah has not won yet here in Vegas. They're 0-4.
Again, finding that middle. Lacey Schneeman with that incredible, strong forearm punch. Black Diamonds get off of one. She wanted that one.
Researching before this match, I checked out the social media pages of Truong. I saw she's got nearly 14,000 followers. I was like, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
And then I look at Bouchard, over 2 million.
That's incredible. Whole different level.
Are you big into the social media branding? You do it for yourself?
You know, I do it for myself. Me, myself, and I out there. No social media team here, but I try to do my best to keep everyone updated. I was actually supposed to commentate on Grandstand and just kind of switched it up so I can be here with you today, Drew. Super excited. And yeah, I just updated everyone quickly as I was running over here to make sure I got here in time.
Perfect. Alex Truong tags Schneeman.
Great spot. If you can find the body of your opponent. Also that upper shoulder or kind of hip placement on a slow speed up. Optimal.
Another winner by Lacey.
Great put away placement. Irvin to serve.
Now a 9-5 lead. Head coach Morgan Evans got this Arizona team playing top of their game. Great ownership group as well that includes Larry Fitzgerald, NFL Hall of Famer, Dierks Bentley, the most famous country artist of all time, Michael Phelps, another. That's quite some names.
Quite a lineup there. Alex Strong trying to poach that middle. Fortunately, ball's a little too low. Great low placement by the drive.
Another by Truong there. Christine, as you've come into the game and you continue to ascend in the sport, focusing on doubles, or do you have singles in your sights as well?
You know, I'm a strong singles player. It comes from tennis. I think it's a little bit easier to transition over to singles from a tennis game than it is doubles. But, you know, I'm trying to focus more on doubles lately. It's honestly my favorite part. I was a doubles specialist in college, so I absolutely love the aspect of fighting with a teammate out there as well. So that's what's so fun about Major League Pickleball. You can have a full team.
Favorite partner or partners, ones that you really love playing with?
Ooh, favorite partners, tough. I've really enjoyed playing with everyone that I have played with overall. Gosh, that's a tough one. I don't want to say because I've had a blast with everybody.
And that's out, so another firefight one here by Utah. Utah was trailing considerably. They've closed the gap here, and now we're tied at 10.
Great patience. All ladies on the court there.
So this is the first lead here for the Utah Black Diamonds at the 11-10 mark here in game one.
Working their way back.
How about the two-handed backhand by Bouchard?
Love to see a two-handed backhand. I have a two-handed myself. Very effective. Very much a tennis shot there.
And that is Truong's specialty.
Yeah.
Right now, trailing by 3 to Utah in game one.
Nice low ball there by Truong. Great angle by Sheeman.
See Alex Truong, a lot of talking to Gina Bouchard. Combined DUPR right there. And Christine, I know that you're sort of in that replacement bracket right now, kind of waiting for the call.
Yes.
That's got to be a nerve-wracking position, doesn't it?
It is. You know, last night was one of those positions. I was actually mic'd up for grandstand, about to start commentary on actually the Utah Black Diamonds match. And whatever happened with Etta Wright here on championship court occurred, and they yanked me off to warm up, and you might get thrown in, and it's like, oh my goodness. I hope Etta's okay. We're wishing her well with her recovery and what's going on. But yeah, that's the life of an alternate here for MLP. You need to be ready to go at any point in time, warmed up, and in the meantime, you get to watch some fun pickleball.
They even take you out of the commentating booth when duty calls.
Oh, yeah. You know, it was one of those funny moments. Stand up with the headset on and almost get pulled back down into the chair.
Unreal. Well, how about 4 straight points now by Arizona? They're right back in it.
14-15.
Make it 5.
15-15.
And the lead back to Arizona here. And by the way, it's 89 degrees right now at the Darling Tennis Center. We were talking about Etta Wright.
Yes.
And a little bit of dizziness, heat exhaustion yesterday. That heat can certainly get to you quick if you are not hydrated properly.
Absolutely. Huge reminder, very dry out here as well. Desert climate. Very much need to stay hydrated on court.
17-15. Set out point 16.
So far, this has been a game of runs. Arizona came roaring out of the blocks, then Utah chipped away,
16,
eventually
17.
took the lead, led by 5, and it's been all Arizona since. And when Jessie sticks that big paddle up there, she knows how to direct
She
it.
means business. It's a heavy ball coming off that paddle.
Yes.
18-16.
Some great resets in that point. Great dinking placement as well. One of the longer dinking points that we've had so far in this women's doubles matchup.
There's that heavy ball
There
you were
it
just
is.
talking about.
Right at the shoelaces of Alex Truong.
Nineteen 17. Set out point 18.
Great placement by Alex Truong on that attack.
18,
Seeing Lacey
19.
Schneemann slide over. Take that open court.
Set out point
And
20.
Lacey with the answer.
Right now, you just watch this match, and just that put-away power from Arizona.
Absolutely very strong on this side.
Maybe the difference in this game right now.
20-18.
Drive first to 20,
Set out point
but
19.
Utah right there with them.
It's the beauty of rally scoring here. Every point counts.
19-20.
Some missed drives, some missed returns can make the difference.
Oh,
And some net
Set out
cords as
point
well.
21.
how do you like the rally scoring?
I enjoy it. I think it's fun. It's fun. It's a little it's a little different than normal pickleball, of course, but I think it makes it more exciting. MLP, I mean, there is nothing like it.
Set out point 20. (2021).
Another dink battle there. Bouchard a little upset at herself.
It's tough to stick in that cross-court dink
22-20.
battle. Almost takes your partner out of the game. So then it's just mano-a-mano.
Set out point 21.
And Bouchard takes that one.
So let's see if Utah has a late charge
21-22.
left in them here. Women's doubles. Oh, didn't graze her.
Set out point 23.
A
Yes.
tag by Irvin. Right into that shoulder.
Jeannie trying to get out of the way, just
23-21.
could not in time.
Very powerful shot.
Set
Tell you
out
what,
point
Utah
22.
will not go away.
They are hanging in there. Bouchard with great placement at the feet of Lacey Schneeman. Hard to dig those out.
22-23. Set out point 24.
Unforced errors, big key in this first game. And now we've got game point for Arizona on the paddle of Jesse Irvin.
24-22.
Jeannie Bouchard.
Set out
That
point
two-handed
23.
backhand right at the shoelaces. Always great to get those drives or counters down at the feet.
23-24.
Black Diamonds now trying to take advantage of the freeze. Too many balls up.
Back on Jesse's serve here,
24-23.
the game point.
And there it is for the Arizona drive. Lacey Schneeman, Jesse Irvin outlast. Drake Diescu will tell you about him here momentarily. Let's play some pickleball, everybody.
Set out point
How
1.
about Diescu? So tall, so rangy, he can do it all as well. The 5th overall pick.
1-0.
Absolutely incredibly talented player. Great reach in that kitchen. Height definitely makes a difference out here.
Set out
All
point
right,
1.
Christine, let's put your talent cap on here. Looking at this matchup, what do you think is the X factor in this matchup? Who's maybe the main player or the main strategy you think you're interested to see here?
Set out point 2.
Ooh. I would really like to see the Black Diamonds get dynamic
2-1.
with their movement on court. I'd like to see Connor Garnett's two-handed backhand come out with some dinking battles on the backhand side we're about to look at right here. And I'd like to see that movement from Tyler Loong. You could see how many Ernies he's going to hit today.
3-1. Set out point 2.
I think Drive is going to have a great game if Diascu can really get in that kitchen with his reach, taking balls out of the air as much as possible, poking it down that middle.
2-3.
pauses here.
Everyone stop for a second. Incredible 2E ATP by Connor Garnett.
3-3.
We are 3-all. It's that backhand punch by Daescu that we love to see. Really putting it down in the court with authority. I think that's going to make the difference during this game.
Talking about that punch, it's such an effective shot. Hayden Patriquin utilizes it. Will Howes for New Jersey really uses
Absolutely, Will Howes definitely uses it. Just short, compact form out in front. Not too big of a backswing. Makes a good punch.
You mentioned, Christine, you've played a lot of doubles in tennis and pickleball. Playing with a lefty, how much of an adjustment is it for you?
It's a fun adjustment. Normally, strategy-wise, I would be allowed to play on the left, playing with a lefty. Oftentimes, mixed doubles, the female player is on the right side the majority of the time, and the left side player is the male. Now, I love to be aggressive personally, and usually the left side tends to be more aggressive. So that allows me to kind of take over that middle a little bit more, gets me moving on that left side. And I actually quite enjoy the mix-up.
Arizona by 1.
Timeout, point 7.
Get the drive up 7-5 here. Daescu to serve.
Oh, just inside the line.
Stepping in that middle. Really using his height, length, reach to his advantage.
8-5.
Being aggressive on that left side. Great resets by Dylan Frazier. Wow, incredible hands. It's that punch again.
9-5.
Would say Daescu climbed the ladder that time, but all he had to do was just reach up. He's got such incredible reach.
Great middle placement by Frazier. Really slapping that forehand with authority down the middle.
Timeout, point 6.
Dylan Frazier had that great run with J.W. Johnson in men's doubles, but hard to believe their last gold medal. Orange County Cup in June. It's been a while.
Really, yes. Very solid team.
And a very successful year they've had.
Oh, yes. Once you find a nice, consistent partner, it really makes all the difference. You can practice those plays together, get to know each other, good chemistry, good communication. Tyler Loon with an Ernie. Just sitting there in that position, waiting for it, letting Garnett take the rest of the court.
7-11.
Start of the dynamic movement. Backhand dinking pattern. Very solid. It's incredible the amount of dinks that these pros
Yes.
do out there in a row.
12-7.
It's a little short. Utah, I think Loon and Garnett maybe got to try and create a little bit more chaos.
I would like to see some more chaos myself. I agree.
Like that.
Oh, yes. Like that. Like,
Franchise eventually their own pickleball facility to handle training and
Yes.
potential matches, everything under the sun.
really putting some money behind this team. I think it really matters to have a good ownership group.
Just wide off the paddle of Diescu, and you see Tyler Loon, the movement sometimes. Christine, he throws so much eye candy at you, doesn't he?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm itching to see some more chaos out here.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
They're asking for it. They're
Love
delivering.
to see it. Loom to serve. 10-13.
Point.
Add one more. They're within two.
11-13.
Oh,
Connor Garnett bringing that ball down back into the court.
wind picks up just a little bit here in Vegas. It can get really windy out here, but Christine, it's been a very calm week.
You know, let's not jinx it. We won't say anything about the wind.
Good, great point. That's a plan. We'll say, though, there's been a big-time drought of dream breakers here in the desert.
Uh-oh. Are we predicting one today?
I would love to see one here, being that this is my final match here in Vegas.
Point 13.
There is something magical about a dream breaker. Having to play singles after doubles, making that game adjustment. You can really see the talent of the players come out during a dream breaker. Drive up 15-13.
And Diescu a little frustrated at himself. They have opened the door here for the Black Diamonds.
Some great dink patterning, movement. Every player participating up there at the kitchen.
And now we're tied at 15. If you're a guy like Diescu, being as tall as he is, you think he likes dinking time after time like that? It probably gets on his nerves.
Goodness, I'm sure he wants to attack that ball.
Sure, absolutely.
Like right there. Wanting to find that middle. He definitely can with his reach. We're tied up, 16 all. Drive to serve.
ATP just didn't quite have the angle.
Little smile there from Connor Garnett. Really wanting that one. Great dink battle there.
Couple good gets by Frazier. ATP attempt, that one goes awry as well.
Incredible placement by Loom on that outside line. Disrupting that dink pattern there. Sometimes timing disruption is all you need.
This Utah team, they have only won 2 games total here in Vegas. They took Carolina to a dream breaker yesterday, but came up short. 3-2 in that one.
18-17.
I believe that was on grandstand.
Yes, I was actually commentating on that one after I came back from my exciting alternate warm-up.
Talk about, though, as Dayeski misses Christina. Yeah, great stuff.
I'm in.
Love you commentating with us up here for this second match of the day. 2-point lead for Utah, and Arizona comes out of the timeout swinging. That is why you take a timeout.
Oh, yeah. Those timeouts are there for a reason. Momentum shifts can be often.
Oh, take another chance.
Yep.
Eventually, we're going to see one of those work out.
I think it might happen. They're seeming to get into that backhand dink pattern quite often. And there's that Ernie. Love to see some chaos. Tyler Loom. Dynamic movement jumping across that kitchen line.
2019.
Still got a lot of bounce in those legs. 33, he will turn in 2 weeks.
Happy early birthday to Tyler Loom. Drive finding that middle after a few attempts there. Some good defense and digs by the Black Diamonds. Frazier to serve.
2020.
Deadlocked, 20 apiece. Oh, yeah.
Finding that middle.
21.
Bloom getting big in the middle, hitting it down, finding that court.
21.
Aggressive middle placement. I often find down the middle solves the riddle.
Like it. Connor Garnett getting the better of Dylan Frazier that time.
Great counters, great attacks. See the ladies cheering on from the sideline. Great team spirit.
Utah now in the driver's seat.
What a great point. You really see some great shifting, dynamic movements on both sides. Partners moving together as a unit to cover the court. Almost like a string is attached at their hips to each other. One moves over, one sides with. Great pickleball.
Like the analogy. Oh.
Diascu, great placement. Seeing Loom move over to that middle and slide, finding that open court, just making him think about his movement next time.
Caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
Oh, yeah.
And that's how you respond if you're tired.
Oh, yeah. Great put away. And right back on serve with a game point.
Oh, just long. So the freeze now in effect. Dylan will serve here down 2.
22-24.
Here they come.
Great low ball placement by Dylan Frazier. Really making it difficult to defend on the side of the Black Diamonds. And there's that movement. Great step over by Loom.
So side out here back to Utah. Their second game point here, Christine, trying to
they can close it out.
Take advantage. You cannot continue to leave the door open here for this drive squad. Still playing. Oh, wow.
Incredible gets. I was hoping for that ATP. Incredible point. At one point, I thought I was witnessing a drilling session.
So the ATP becomes an HTP. Hit the post. And now 24 all.
Tied up.
There it is. So now they're just 1 point away.
And back on serve. How quick the momentum can shift.
25-24.
Right down the middle, Christine.
That driving force. Drive by Arizona Drives, Lacey Schneeman. Diascu putting it behind the shoulder of Alex Truong, finding that space.
2-0.
Andre Diascu, he's had an interesting year, hasn't he? Was involved in that controversy with the substance on the
Right at
paddle.
point 1.
Yes.
Paid the fine, did the time, comes right back. Some thought that maybe gave him an advantage and he wouldn't be the same, but he showed he is still great no matter what was on the paddle. Doesn't
Still
matter.
a very strong player, yes.
So Lacey Schneemann with the Scorpion. And another side out here. Andre Diascu, originally from Romania. We usually see him double with Gabe Tardio.
That's another strong, consistent team.
But Diascu also, Christine, got to mention, he loves go-karting. You would never think.
Oh, really?
Ping,
That's a fun fact.
ping pong and stand-up comedy. Loves
Stand-up comedy, love that.
to grab the mic. Go to it.
Maybe we should get him up here.
Wouldn't that be great?
Right at point 2.
I hear that's one of the toughest things to do. Never tried it myself, but
2-4.
Goodness, I'm sure.
work the audience.
Ball. No, your momentum did not stop. Your left foot.
My shot was a half volley.
Okay. Replay. 2-4.
Using that length, reaching over, finding that outside leg of Connor Garnett. Great placement on that shot by Diascu.
5-2.
Just looks like right now he wants every single ball.
Yes, he does. Lacey Schneemann right there. Take advantage of the ball that comes her way as well.
Now, right now, Christine, if you are Lacey Schneemann, do you say something? You good with that if he's playing at a high level?
You know, I would be okay with it.
Okay.
I'm sure Lacey is too. She's a great team player. So however best she can facilitate flow for the team dynamic. And if he is being aggressive like he is and it's working out, you know, more power to him.
That ball stayed in the air forever. Eventually, Garnett puts it away.
Making sure it's never coming back off the side of the court there.
3-6.
Garnett back to serve.
Santa Clara product. Now, would Santa Clara be in the same conference as Pepperdine?
Yes, West Coast Conference.
Nailed it.
You know your stuff, Drew.
Point.
Slightly wide on that side. Garnett back to serve, 5-6. Lacey going for that speed up. Garnett letting it go. Hard to let those high ones go. Sometimes
6-6.
just look a little too juicy and you got to hit them.
Crashing hard is Truong.
Love to see that from Alex. Coming in hot to that kitchen line. Like to see her more aggressive in the coming points.
So cool to watch her development.
Absolutely.
7-6. Point.
Solid drive.
8-6.
And too much on that one from Garnett.
Pulling that Tui a little bit too much.
7-8.
Oh, probably should have called that out too.
Yes, it's a close one.
8-8.
Oh, wow.
There's that Tui. Great put away by Connor Garnett. Really getting that drive down into the court now.
9-8.
There's a lot of two-handed backhands, Christine, but just the way he does it, it's just got a little extra zip, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. He does it with authority. I love to see that.
Nice little run here for the team of Truong and Garnett. Just imagine, Christine, though, being Alex Truong, you're a high school tennis star, and you decide to go right to the professional ranks in pickleball and
Quite the journey.
playing people bigger, stronger, faster.
And she's proven herself to be, part of the pack out there. She was previously a challenger level player for MLP and is now in Premier League. She's moving her way up very consistently, and she's, she's doing great out there.
11-9.
That one goes a little bit long, so 10 serving 11 here. Schneemann will serve, and it's just a testament in sports. If you really set your mind to something, granted, you got to have the talent, you got to have
Absolutely.
the direction, but you can pull it off.
Setting your mind to all these players have such incredible discipline and focus on court, off court, the amount of training, the amount of dedication that it takes day in and day out to just keep the body healthy, keep the mind healthy, be able to perform out here. Truly incredible.
Wow. Finally.
And the defenders become the aggressors in the end. That's what great defense can do for you.
These players have been put through an incredible grind over the last few months. So if you're going through this, Christine, what would you do to kind of get your mind off the game, to stay loose, to kind of just clear your mind, let you think about it here after this point?
You almost have to have the memory of a goldfish, I think. Very short, so it's always next point, no matter what happened in the last one. You got to just clear the brain and trust your skills. All these players so dedicated to the training that the muscle memory is there. So it's all about just playing that next point, doing the best.
Day of MLP. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you're watching, however you're watching on Pickleball TV. This one becoming a slugfest right before our eyes.
Fiery point to start off the side change. Both teams coming in swinging. Got a good serve by Truong. And a little deep return by Schneemann. Black Diamonds up 15-12. I think overall, whichever team here can be the most aggressive coming out after this side change is going to prevail in this mixed doubles matchup. Little chicken wing there, courtesy of Connor Garnett on Lacey Schneeman. Truong to serve, 16-13. Daescu coming in, taking over that middle, using his length and reach, finding that line placement.
14-16.
And Daescu, you see Truong going right after him, Christine.
Love that powerful two-handed backhand that she has. Really just not stepping down from the power that Daescu's giving her.
You know where that's going.
Oh, yeah. Right down that middle.
Great movement, Chan.
Great aggressive put away by Daescu.
15-17.
So Utah so far, Christine, they've had their chances. They have not been able to close games.
Yes. Let's see if they can change that with this mixed doubles game.
Oh, did he get it? Yes, he
Wow. Great offensive defense from Connor Garnett.
Keep getting off foot off the ground.
Fending off that overhead from Daescu.
19-15.
Threading that needle. Look at that.
did. Just inside that line.
Yes!
And a point for Daescu. Connor Garnett, though, has had himself quite a few days. Garnett was in the men's singles final on Sunday. Ran into a red-hot
16-19.
Quang Duong.
Yes. Very tough player to play in singles. Both incredibly talented singles players. Lacey Schneeman very tough at that kitchen line.
Here we go. Keep going.
Getting the ball down first in front of Connor Garnett. Disrupting his timing a bit.
Wayne picking up just a little bit here in Vegas.
17-19.
2-point lead for Utah.
That out point 20.
And right now the Black Diamonds in great shape. First to 20.
Let's go.
Yes.
20-17. That out point 18.
Don't think Alex was expecting that short of a ball there. He's utilizing the depth of the
18-20.
court. Shorter balls, deeper balls. Mixing it up quite a bit can throw some players off.
And that's just wide.
Got another little chicken wing there. And Lacey Schneeman, courtesy of Connor Garnett.
Christine, they've certainly been aggressive talking Truong and Garnett.
Oh, yeah.
21-18.
They're right in front of each other. It's hard. Oftentimes, players can attack whoever's right in front, so you can get some battles going.
Certainly has paid dividends for him. Now a 4-point cushion, 3 away from keeping this match alive.
Really makes it expansive center court experience here. I think that timeout paid off for this first point here.
19-22.
Andre Diescu serving now. If he gets on a roll, look out. Oh boy.
Drive within 2.
20-22.
A little bit of momentum shift here. Definitely a well-placed timeout.
That's teamwork right there.
Yes, it is. Great setup by Truong for Garnett to take over. Nice speed up for the pop-up and an overhead finisher right there.
Oh, doesn't make it over. Still some hope here for the drive.
Yes.
Oh man, nervous here. Tense moments.
Oh yeah.
And now Utah's going to have their chance at game point here.
Yes.
Alex Truong digging in. Oh, Truong fights it off. Oh, just too much.
Incredible point. So much pressure on the Black Diamonds from the drive. Great defensive digs.
23-24.
23-24.
It's in. Once again, Connor Garnett comes up big. Man, you almost feel for Utah a little bit here. You almost want them to get a game.
Oh, absolutely.
Not much has gone their way here in the desert.
Incredible put away by Diescu. And it's tied 24-all here.
24-24.
Schneemann to serve.
Remember, got to win on the serve. And win by 2. Truong had to adjust.
Diescu taking advantage of that timing adjustment. Flying into the kitchen line.
Way to read the play. Let's go right here. Come on, this is it. Right here.
Drive back on serve
25-24.
with a game point.
Oh, Lacey can't get to it.
Some net love for the Black Diamonds.
So here we are, 25 apiece.
25-25.
Neck and neck. On the edge of my seat here, Drew. Incredible hands, counters. This is a battle right here.
Now second game point for the drive.
26-25.
And there it is.
It is.
Arizona drive. They hang in, they find a way, and they break the Utah Black Diamonds' hearts.
Truly shows.
So Jesse Irvin will serve it up. Dylan Frazier by her side, and we're underway game 4. Jeannie Bouchard strikes first. Arizona, one of those teams that is fighting to become one of the top 6 in MLP. They've been perfect here in Vegas. Utah, exactly the other way around.
Incredible lob defense from Irvin. A little bit of miscommunication on some side switching on the side of the Black Diamonds. Dylan Frazier hitting a good spot there on Tyler Loom. Very difficult to defend from that upper shoulder area. See him kind of miming that placement. Loom to serve, 2-all. Great placement by Dylan Frazier at the feet of Jeannie Bouchard. Hard to dig those balls out.
And the finish by Tyler Loon. Jeannie Bouchard, we're starting to see some results coming in singles. Christine, she's seeing that improvement.
Yes, she's been working hard on her game. Seeing gradual improvement throughout this year.
Big win over Leah Jansen last event.
Ooh, and we got some papers flying around here. Wind picked up a little bit. Irvin to serve. Incredible put away by Jeannie Bouchard in that middle.
So when you are playing with wind, Christine, what challenges does that pose here, especially in doubles?
You know, the ball, as we know, has some holes in it. So it really takes off when the wind gets going. It's hard to anticipate. It's kind of like akin to dropping a football on the ground. Which way is it going to bounce? So players out here, a lot of footwork adjustments, fast feet. Gonna have to adjust at the last second. Sometimes that ball can just move without notice.
Nice put away there by Bouchard.
Yes.
You an indoor game fan, playing wise, or do you like just a nice, cool, calm outdoor day?
I love playing outdoors. I personally teach out of a facility in Santa Monica called Pickle Pop. It's an indoor facility.
Nice.
So I drill a lot indoors. Big fan of indoors, but it is tough to go from indoors to outdoor matches as there is that weather wind factor.
Gonna get a chance to go indoors in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, upcoming mid-November on the Carvana PPA Tour. Little stinger there for Jeannie.
Like Loon going for that Ernie there, and the wind might have taken the ball just a little bit out of focus.
He connects on that. 9 out of 10. Not this time.
Solid attack by Jessie Irvin.
How about Jessie Irvin? She was right in the middle of that bit of a storm that Carolina was trying to weather throughout the year.
And she's coming out swinging out of that storm here with Arizona Drive.
new life with Arizona. Sometimes you switch teams, Christine, different situation, and it just
Absolutely, sometimes can make all the difference. Big out call by Tyler Loom. Making sure Bouchard got out of the way of that zinger there. And a chicken wing, courtesy of Dylan Frazier on Tyler Loom.
you see the sun overhead, the unique shadows it creates on the court. Right now, pretty sunny on all ends of the court, but about 3, 4 o'clock that changes, and it can make it challenging on the player.
It absolutely can, especially when reaction timing is essential in this sport. Being slightly off with the visionary perspective, it can be challenging, to say the least. It can become a third opponent.
2-point lead here for the drive.
Great point by all players in court.
Fight back, come on.
Little enthusiasm coming from Tyler Loom.
He's getting pumped up. I think he wants this one.
He certainly does. You'll want to finish strong, even though it's not going to result in a victory overall in the match. Maddox, Utah Black Diamonds, Arizona Drive.
Incredible gets on the side of the Arizona Drive. Coming into this side change strong, 14-11. Dylan Frazier finding the low backhand of Jeannie Bouchard. Tough to dig that ball out. Frazier to serve.
Those Frazier hands just so fast.
Oh, yes.
Clearly in this situation, Jeannie is going to see most of the balls. Christina, do you know what it's like to be that player that, you know, is kind of being targeted all the from the other side?
Oh, yeah. I definitely have been there. I feel like it ends up being the female player the majority of the time in mixed doubles. That seems to be the default strategy. I've also been in situations where that hasn't been the aspect. But it's hard. Partnerships really do matter because it is quite easy to isolate one of the players and really pick on somebody.
13-16. Head out, point 17.
Drive with a 4-point lead.
And again, Dylan Frazier just racking them up here.
Drive is doing an incredible job at really getting it at the feet of their opponents here. Aiming for those shoelaces.
Feels just a little bit like cruise control right now for the drive, ironically.
Yes.
Their name says it all.
Oh, yeah.
ATP attempt, not even close. And speaking of drive, it's a pretty nice drive from here to Santa Monica, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Not too bad. You know, sometimes you hit some traffic in LA, but pretty much from Vegas for the first few hours back, it's not too bad. Peaceful desert drive.
Saw the flags blowing in the wind just moments ago and see how it's sort of affected some of these points. Search for the ball here with Arizona and a 6-point cushion.
2014.
What a let by Jesse Irvin, letting that go. Great hand exchange. Jesse really having some power off her paddle, being aggressive
15-21.
in the latter half of this game here.
So if you're Arizona, you acquire Jesse Irvin, and now you've won all of your matches in Vegas. I would say the move has worked out.
I would say that that's a good play. Bet on Jesse. What an ATP. Got some smiles from Jesse there. She's having fun.
23-15.
Incredible ATP.
Bet up 16.
Let's go, BD. Come on.
Start. 16-23.
Still just a little bit of hope for the Black Diamonds in this game. Arizona's already won the match. And now we're going to have a game point.
Jesse to serve on this game point. Like to see a big serve from her.
Oh, and it finds a spot on the court.
On a let cord.
So there it is for Arizona. Dylan Frazier. What is it about Vegas and you guys all of a sudden, you guys have found absolute lightning in a bottle on this court?
You know, it's a fun atmosphere out here. Obviously, we have a new teammate here that is helping us a little bit in all areas of the matches, and brings some energy, brings some intensity, brings a level of consistency that we needed. I think it's been nice. We had a little bit of a break from MLP matches, so our team was able to kind of take a breather from a few losses that hurt, and then you know, come out here, regroup, and play with nothing to lose, because we really don't. So we're gonna see if we can sneak our way into the playoffs.
Jesse, incredible play out there today. How does it feel to be in Arizona Drive?
Oh, I'm loving it. I've played with Lacey before. We were on a team together at the end of last season, and we had a lot of great success finishing the season with winning the super finals. So I love playing with Lacey. I think we work really well together. She's great left side, I'm great right side, so it meshes really well. And yeah, I love everybody on the team. You know, I think, you know, we all bring something to the table that's a little different, and we found a way to make it work here in Vegas.
Absolutely. Incredible to watch the drive out here today. You had a great showing all week long. And you know what? Anything you want to say to the Arizona Drive fans?
Oh.
Big thanks to all the AZ Drive fans.
Exactly.
Yeah, you guys help us a lot with the energy and keeping us fired up out here. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys at our last match today against the Shock.
Last match of the whole day. So, yeah, we'll be under the lights probably. But yeah, I think we've been enjoying just being out here and playing in front of everyone and having a good time, and I think it shows on the court. And I want to just thank, you know, my my new team for their support and making me feel very welcome. I think it helps me perform better, and I want to thank all the fans. It's been hot, but I want to thank you guys for coming out and showing support and enjoying some good pickleball.
Jesse, last question for you. You're experiencing the highs right now of MLP, but it was also a little bit of a bumpy year with Carolina as well. What do you say to some players that maybe aren't experiencing the best of times in this game, or ones that are just trying to find a team?
Hey, it could be a lot worse. We're living a really good life. So, you got to just take each day as it is and move on to the next one. I think for me, it's what I usually do is, I don't look too hard into it. It's just pickleball at the end of the day. And what's funny is I heard someone say, hey, I asked them how they're doing. They're like, I'm above ground. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, we're too blessed to be stressed right now. So I think that's just, what helps you play good pickleball each time you step out on the court. And you're going to have bad moments and you're going to have good moments, but it's part of the learning experience, and it makes you a better player, better person. And we're just living life out here. Yeah.